Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for lending me some of your time for this week's episode of Cardoodle. This is Jim. Just in case you haven't seen it already, the latest episode of Welcome to Boulder Dash posted on Friday. There's a link to that video in the upper right corner. You can click there right now, or you can click on the letter I in the same spot at any point in the video to check it out. Well, it's December now, which means I'm finally ready to admit that yes, it is the holiday season, which is why I'm working on a holiday-themed cartoon for this month's video. I'm gonna have to keep this one pretty simple as I want to get it out before Christmas, which only gives me a few weeks to get everything done. I kind of ran into a time crunch with the last cartoon as well because I spent probably a bit too much time trying to fully form a kind of half-baked Thanksgiving cartoon idea. Eventually I just went with the news idea because I've had to learn over the past 3 years that you cannot force a concept into fruition. Speaking of the holiday season, it just really wouldn't be that time of year without one or two totally lame controversies. I am of course speaking of the two big stories in vogue right now, the red Starbucks cups and the misshapen holiday Christmas tree Reese's peanut butter cups. I don't know why I'm shocked by this anymore. There are always at least one or two complete non-controversies that end up in the news that everyone just goes crazy about. Like, I looked into it a little bit, and the whole thing with the Starbucks cups is apparently the old cups had all sorts of holiday sayings, and I think like pictures of reindeer or something. I'm not sure, I don't drink Starbucks very often. Now, there are allegedly a lot of people really upset about this, saying, oh, you want to take the Christ out of Christmas or whatever. Although, as it turns out, I don't actually think it is a lot of people. It just seems like there's this extremely small group of very loud people who are upset about this. In fact, I think the reaction to this supposed controversy has been stronger than the controversy itself. Like, there isn't a single person that I know, either in real life or online, who is legitimately upset about some red cups. Most of them just seem to think the whole story is just dumb. And the other example is the Christmas Reese's peanut butter cups. Now, as just about everybody knows, every year during the major holidays, Easter, Halloween, Christmas, Hershey puts out festively shaped peanut butter cups. And on my Facebook feed, I saw under the trending stories about people who were upset about the Christmas ones. The packaging seems to indicate that they should be shaped like Christmas trees, but when people take them out of the package, they're saying it looks kind of like poo. And of course, the comments on these articles are all saying things like, oh man, I can't believe people actually think this is about the war on Christmas, or, oh, if you think this is about being anti-Christian, please just unfriend me. So I actually took a look at one of the articles and read the whole thing. And I was treated to the biggest non-story I've ever read in my entire life. So apparently, there are some people who use Twitter who, upon removing the peanut butter cups from their packages, noticed they look kind of like a piece of poo. They took a picture of it, then posted it online. Of the comments I saw, not a single one actually seemed offended. In fact, most of them seemed almost like they were in jest, which goes to show you that nobody is actually reading these articles. They're just reading the headlines and having an immediate emotional reaction to them, which is a little bit understandable. I mean, the holidays carry a lot of emotion with them, whether that's nostalgia or a fear that your traditions are being stolen, or maybe a feeling of isolation if you don't celebrate one of the big December holidays. But honestly, that's still no excuse to not read a 1 to 2 paragraph article. I mean, when you just react to a headline and then share and comment angrily, you're really just making yourself and your friends look silly. So that brings me to a question I have for you. What's one of the silliest alleged controversies that you've seen posted on social media and shared by all of your friends? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. As always, thanks again for watching, and do like your mom told ya and share. I'll see all you incredible people next week.